Hello everybody, I hope y'all been good. It's your boy Hasboy82 here. I know it's been a while, it's been a while. I don't know what to say. Although I do know what to say, and it's a couple of things, but mainly Clam. I managed to get a hold of the retro card Snake Eye. And, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I'm an in-box collector, or I'm an out-of-box collector. I like putting them up on the shelf, posing them up. So it's not the biggest deal, but man, fuck Walmart.com. Man, fuck Walmart. Getting all these goddamn exclusives, and they do not know how to treat them right. They ship them to you in the dumbest fucking ways, and then when they get to your house, they're fucked up. Because they got fucked up in shipping, or they just got fucked up when they left Walmart. I don't know, but it's fucking hella lame. And fuck Walmart for getting all these exclusives and just for real not treating them right. I fucking hate Walmart so goddamn much. That's another story, though. Like, I will say, I hate how hard it's been for me personally to get Big Ben. Probably not going to end up with that figure. I ordered him along with the sharpshooter lady. That's not her name, but it's like Shooter. It's like Jane Shooter or something. Something like that. Just because I didn't feel like missing out on her, but as I look now, she's still available, and honestly, I don't think she's going to be that big a seller. Although I do know I'm going to have to look out for Wolf Spider because I can just guarantee that's going to be an almost impossible figure to get. Just because that's how it reads. It reads to me like it's going to be a fucking hard-ass figure to get. Like, this was a fucking hard-ass figure to get. If you didn't watch the pre-order window, like the very first pre-order window, it was almost impossible to get him day one. And then as it continued on, it just very sporadically, he would pop back up. And now that he's actually been shipping out, I managed to get him, but still, it was a little difficult. More difficult than it should have goddamn been. Which is just goofy. Just goofy. I hate Walmart. I hate store exclusives. But let's get him open. The package is all banged up anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. Although I will say it's not entirely Walmart's fault. It's also Hasbro's fault because they made the card back on these guys super fucking thin. I don't collect other lines, but I do have a Spider-Man retro card, and the card back on that is like, I don't know, like 20 times as thick as this one. Like, you can't even really easily bend it like this. It's fucking thick as hell. Same with the Star Wars retro cards. Those ones also have, substantially thick card backs, and that's because that's kind of how it's supposed to be. This is a fucking 6-inch figure. This level of card back might work for like a 3 3/4 inch, but I even think those have thicker card backs. So I don't know what their deal is. I don't know why they cheaped out on this. I guess because it's an exclusive, but it's really lame. Really lame. I wish they all came with stands. I'll say that this retro card line's got over every other line. They all have stands, and that's really nice. But, yeah. Alright, loose. Normal action figure crud. Not that important. Let's, get him out of this booster. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that's crazy. I'm gonna bump the camera like that. A mistake. That was okay, fuck. Alright, and we're back. Yeah, sorry about that. Bumped the camera very gently and it decided, oh, I'm gonna fall over now. And then while it was at it, I decided, fuck it, I'm not leaving in the part of me getting all these little bits out of the plastic. That was hella awkward. Also, couldn't have asked for a worse figure to wear black gloves for. This figure is teaching me maybe I need to invest in white gloves. I genuinely think that's something I need to do. Anyhow, here's Commando Snake Eyes. Very nice. Very nice, even if some people out there would dare, look, I'm sorry, this pisses me off, they would dare to bitch, oh my god, this is literally the Sergeant Stalker figure. This is like all the Sergeant Stalker figure, and it is. It really is. It's all like, everything except the head is from the Sergeant Stalker figure. What can I say? I just want to say that's a solid fucking figure. But I'll say this, like like Odoi. That's how the vintage figure is. This is as close as to the vintage fit. Excuse me. This is basically the vintage figure, but in 6-inch scale. And well, what do you know? The vintage figure was the vintage Sergeant Stalker, but repainted all black like this. No way. Whoa, no way. You mean they reused the parts they had available to make a very accurate Commando Snake Eyes? Whoa, no way. No way. Like, that just pisses me off. Some people have just no iotas in their brain. They just have like nothing going on up there. It's all empty space and fucking cobwebs. Yeah, I'm sorry, that shit just pisses me off. Like, yeah, no doy. They're gonna reuse parts that they can, that make sense. Like this, back in the day, that's what it was. So why would you change that? That doesn't make much sense. Just talking financially, and also just if you want to talk about accuracy. But here he is, and it's like I said, that Sergeant Stalker body has got to be one of the best bodies they've made. Most versatile. You always see the arms reused. Like these have been reused for Dusty, which I don't have, but will get, and also Grunt, which isn't out yet. But when it's out, I intend on getting it. So that arm, you see the arms a lot. And then wait, have the arms also been used somewhere else? No, I'm just thinking those ones. But there could be one I'm missing. I don't know. I'll say this. I'm a little blind to reuse. Like, you painted a different color, I almost can't tell where it's from. But I'm starting to get better at picking out exactly where each piece comes from. Yeah, this whole figure is Sergeant Stalker, but with a different head, which, hey, is basically the vintage figure for you. Oh, but it also comes with some extras, so I think that's alright. Yeah, let's get to the articulation. You have head on a ball joint and on a dumbbell at the neck. Very nice. Torso crunch, very uninhibited by the web gear, but I don't see why you'd ever have him crunch that hard down. Full 360 at the arm, butterfly joint, nice. Double jointed elbows, full kick up off that. Double joint elbows. I always have trouble moving either the bottom or top butterfly joint. Anyways, hand rotation. Not that one. Swivel at this one. I would also bend in. Was there bending on this one? There was. It's just kind of tight in there though. Bend in on that one. My bad. Waist. Swivel. Not inhibited by the web gear, but I do like the web gear to sit below that belt, so I'm gonna have to like really fidget with that one. Drop down joint at the leg. I'm out of practice. That sounds bad. Anyways, drop down joint there, full motion. This one's actually seated nicely on the ball, so I'm not having any kitches. I'll say I'm glad they corrected that, because that with my Stalker figure was a problem. But despite this being the same body, they actually seated this correctly on the joint. That's something that improved through the line like tremendously. Early figures had huge problems with that. These later figures not so much. Even if they're reuse, which that's good. That's consistency. Double joint at the leg. Oh come on, don't give me trouble. There we go. Can kick his own ass. Can we get him to kick his own ass? Come on, you're supposed to be a ninja. You gotta be more nimble than that. Yeah, this one isn't a ninja. That's such a funny little thing that everyone like has that's such like a split take in the Joe community right there, is Ninja Snake Eyes versus Commando Snake Eyes. It's the same character. They just, I don't know, different outfit really. You give this guy a sword, he's still basically Ninja Snake Eyes. Like I just don't get it. Anyways, double jointed knee. Can't get my back joint to move. I'm gonna have to mess with that till it's loose. How about the other leg? Still, yeah, I'm gonna have to really mess with that to get it loose. And hinge at the foot with rocker, very nice. Oh, and also boot cut, very lovely boot cut. Same articulation it always is, very uninhibited because this is a very like base kind of body. Very base. Really digging that head sculpt though for the new mask, because this is, I don't have that V1 Snake Eyes that came with Timber. I only have V2, but this is definitely a different mask. I've seen video comparisons. Ooh, there's a bit of like plastic, I don't know, what would you call that? Mismolding there? It's kind of unfortunate. It's not that big a deal. Maybe I can clean that up when I look at it closer. Anyways, let's move on to accessories. We have his, I don't really know what this is. Bomb bag, I guess? Oh, no, yeah, it's like a bomb bag. A little silly. Actually, should probably get onto the accessories that go into his thing. We have the gun, which is Sergeant Stalker's gun. This is Sergeant Stalker's gun, along with the same silencer, like, exact same silencer. You know, it's just, I dropped that. I'm about to pick that up now. Well, that didn't stray too far, but anyhow, you know, I kind of wish they would have gave him a different gun and silencer. Like, they could have retooled that, or not even retooled, just use different ones, but I guess these ones are pretty good. Like, I don't know which better weapons. Like, this is gotta be one of my favorite just guns in the line. The silencer, not so much, but just straight handguns, it's gotta be my favorite one. So I don't know exactly what they could have done to give him a new weapon. I totally did that off camera. Oops. Don't know what else they could have done. I guess just, like, it fits. It fits especially because this, to my knowledge, looks like the vintage figures molded gun part. Because it's, again, was just reused from Stalker. So yeah, I don't know. And then the knife holster, which this, to my knowledge, is Sergeant Stalker's knife. But all black and with like a, I don't know what you'd call that. It's like blue-green kind of handle. I don't know. That's all the accents on this figure are. There's like that kind of bluish dark green, almost navy, but with a bit of green. That is weird. Anyways, his bomb bag, very, very strange. Even stranger, they decided to mold the grenades off the bomb bag, which if you look at the, let me grab it. If you look at the splash art on the card, you can see on the bomb bag, there's the strap for the bomb bag, and there's the grenades. So they decided to mold those as separate pieces. Very odd accessory, but I kind of dig it. Definitely be sure to not give that to a small child, though. They'll fucking eat these things. Oh, and I guess also make sure you don't drop these on the floor, because animals will eat them too. Okay, I'm not gonna be. Let me cut back to when that's. Alright, we're back. Got done a fat finger in with that. Got those on there. I will say these are a nice accessory. That's gonna definitely add a lot of reposability. I don't quite know what to call it. Different poses, because you can either have them like that on there, or holding them, or whatever. You can clip them on any part of him, really. I just think it makes sense to put them on the bomb bag. And then, of course, final accessory, his iconic SMG. You know, he only ever has one. I always think he should dual wield. Thankfully, I have the V2 Snake Eyes, so I'm gonna definitely put the. I don't pose him with the SMG. I just pose him with the sword and the ninja star throwing hand. So I'm gonna put both the SMGs in this guy's hand when I put him on the shelf. Yeah, very solid figure. Let's get the nice sizzle shot up, and then we'll get final thoughts. All right, and we're back with the nice little sizzle shot. I know I said I'd use the double SMGs, but that's for my shelf. I don't want to do that as a part of the review because it's just kind of not fair to pose him like that. He didn't come with that. That's just something I'm giving him. Very nice. A very nice figure. This is Commando Snake Eyes. This is Commando Snake Eyes, you know? No, with nothing more, nothing less. Just a real solid figure. Now, if you had problems with the Sergeant Stalker in some way for whatever reason, then you're probably not going to like this figure. And quite frankly, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you're just being a bit of a whiny baby because that figure honestly does not deserve the amount of hate it gets. It's a very solid figure. The only problem with it is it's not green. It's gray. It's not a traditional Stalker green. That's the only thing it could really use. Which, by the way, I want to say the way they reuse parts for this line, you know, the way that how most of these are all recolors, I was very surprised that we didn't get him as a part of this line. a green Sergeant Stalker. Like, it's just kind of weird they didn't do that for him. I don't know why. I really don't. That's like kind of strange. But irregardless of that fact, here's Snake Eyes. Very nice, solid figure. I'll say one problem I had is the plastic accessories for him on mine are a little gummier than usual. Like, the knife is real gummy, the gun is real gummy. Not the SMG, but the handgun and his web gear and holsters are kind of gummy. Like, gummier than usual. Like, some of them are a little softer, but like, these feel like way softer than usual, which isn't a huge problem, but it is something kind of weird. Other than that, I really don't have any complaints. I'm glad I was actually able to get him because he was so hard to get, and what I really wanted was a pinless Snake Eyes for my display, because now this might sound dumb to y'all, but I love pinless. Pinless is the future. Pinless has got to be one of my favorite things. I love the Joe line for the fact that most of it, 90% of it is pinless. They do reuse parts that are not pinless, and sometimes it's a little weird, but for the most part it makes sense. Like, yeah, all the Viper recolors, yeah, those are obviously not going to be pinless. Certain parts like that they'll reuse, yeah, not going to be pinless. But it bumps me out a little bit that Ninja Snake Eyes, they aren't going to dedicate a pinless version of that. Like, out of the countless releases of that figure we've seen, we're not going to get a freaking pinless one. Are you serious? That's just kind of fun. That's a little funny. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of funny. You're not going to give us, especially on that, like, more deluxe ones. Like, the very first deluxe one they did wasn't pinless because it was reused. And then the Fortnite deluxe one they did wasn't pinless either. Like, it's just weird. It's just really weird. Like, why don't you guys just commit to making it pinless? I don't understand. I really don't understand, like, why won't you just commit to a pinless version of that? And I know this figure is like 99% reuse from Stalker, but if that means pinless, then that means pinless, and I enjoy it. And I mean, like I said, that's basically Commando Snake Eyes for you. The vintage figure was a repaint of Stalker's body. He just had a different head. And repaint as in more like cast it in one solid color of black. So I don't know what you want. Don't know what you rabid animals will say. Like, you'll just sound kind of silly. Y'all sounding a little silly. I will say the real complaint is how hard he was to get. Like, he was way unjustifiably too hard to get, all because he had to be a Walmart exclusive. Fuck Hasbro for selling out exclusives, and fuck Walmart for constantly having to buy every line's exclusives. I hate you, Walmart. You are the bane of my existence. No, I'm serious though. Walmart fucking exclusives fucking bug the fuck out of me. Like, I can't stand them. I don't know. It's just really frustrating. Really frustrating. Walmart exclusives they just piss me off to a whole another level than every line. Any line that's ever done Walmart exclusives, always, they're so good. But Walmart sucks so goddamn hard. Like, Marvel Legends, Walmart exclusives, God, those are so hard to grab, but they're always so fucking cool. I hate you, Walmart, for that. And then same thing with any other line, your Black Series. They do a lot with McFarlane stuff, and I don't think they nab any, like, Masters of the Universe stuff, any Mattel stuff, but if they do, I say I don't collect Mattel stuff. I only have a couple Masters of the Universe figures from the current New Eternia line, but that's about it. So I wouldn't know, but I will say fuck Walmart. I goddamn fucking hate Walmart. But I think that's all I'm going to say about that, because I don't want to run over time here. Sorry it's been so long, guys. I hope you enjoyed my comeback. I was definitely kind of rusty. It's been way too long. I need to maybe get a few more figures so I'm not super rusty when the new wave drops, and then I do that and it'll be stupid. Thinking about picking Dusty up as another backlog review. And yeah, I don't know. Thanks for watching if you did. I think I'd like to do more videos of me just saying my thoughts, but I don't know if you guys would like that. You should maybe leave a comment saying if that's something you'd like to hear. My takes on my many takes. My takes on fuck Walmart. My takes on my takes on fuck Walmart, my takes on recolors, repaints for any line, this line specifically, my take on scalpers, my take on just anything. You know, like, I give my take on anything because I do have a lot of takes to give. And I usually end up bloating my videos with them, so I don't know. I feel bad for that, but anyways, again, thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you like. Leave a comment, any comment, don't care. We'll reply because I will read it. I just want a comment, and positive or negative. Like, you can tell me I just did a shit job at this review, and I'd agree with you because I kind of did. I'm a little rusty. I kind of botched it. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Don't know if you did. Then thanks. Come again next time. Which I hope to be sooner than this. I was not intending there to be this long a gap between videos, but here we are. Again, thanks for watching.